live and tuned into the dining room, where every plate is food for thought. Let's go.
I hear that you get them calls on your phone. Say to leave me alone. They be checking on my Twitter, think they know me, they don't. Everyday shit you post and they think that it's you. They don't know about the shit that we do. But you know I'm fucking crazy. You know you drive me crazy. Here we go all night, baby. Fuck what they be saying, I swear. Never let them niggas come between or where we go. Is you with me or you not? I don't listen to what them people say. They don't know about you and me. Put it out your mind, cause it's jealousy. They don't know about us, babe. But don't listen to what them people say. They don't know about you and me. Put it out your mind, cause it's jealousy. They don't know about us, babe. I heard them say that I'm fucking around, that I can't settle down. Say I'm heartbroken, bitter, they don't know what we found. But every time I go out, swear I be drawn. They don't know about the shit we be on. But you know I'm fucking crazy. You know you drive me crazy. Here we go all night, baby. Fuck what they be saying, I swear. Never let them niggas come between or where we go. Is you with me or you not? But don't listen to what them people say. They don't know about you and me. Put it out your mind, cause it's jealousy. They don't know about us, babe. But don't listen to what them people say. They don't know about you and me. Put it out your mind, cause it's jealousy. They don't know about us, babe. First off, for the record, no, I don't play with niggas. So why the hell you think I'm playing with you? Got the world, I'ma change it with you. It's a good reason why I'm staying with you. Yeah, my mama love you, but these hoes don't. Cause they always tell you what your bros don't. That shit gon' leave your ass when you know I won't. No, I won't, like, baby. I ain't even gotta say why you care what they saying. That's bad vibes, just saying. And I don't need that one. Lane whole wait, chill, baby, I'm just playing. You can't trust everybody, baby. Keep them guessing, wait until I leak a statement. They just want attention, I ain't trying to pay. But don't listen to what them people say. They don't know about you and me. Put it out your mind, cause it's jealousy. They don't know about us, babe. But don't listen to what them people say. They don't know about you and me. Put it out your mind, cause it's jealousy. They don't know about us, babe.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are now back live and tuned into the dining room, where every play is food for thought. That was that Bree Stevens Jealousy, man. That's always a dope joint right there. I love that one. Shouts out to Philly, man. Every time I hear that, man, I be looking like, yo, Philly is always definitely good for producing good music, great artists, and I can't wait to see what else that she does. Now, time to go ahead and get into some local businesses. Now, although this one is not black-owned, I would be remiss if I didn't talk about this, especially during the holiday season. Now, there is a company called Wish Upon a Teen. Now, what Wish Upon a Teen is an organization dedicated to providing resources and time opportunities to teenagers with severe life-limiting conditions. Through creative, social, and educational opportunities, their goal is to normalize their environment and rebuild their self-esteem as they transition to adulthood. That's crazy right there. I love that. That's mad dope. Wish Upon a Teen's founder, Michelle Soto, has an extensive background as a child life specialist caring for children and teenagers. Through this experience, he learned that the particular needs of teens are often overlooked with the medical community. The combination of normal teenager stressors, along with the impact of a severe life-limiting medical condition or injury, can make the transition into adulthood extremely challenging. Wish Upon a Teen provides ongoing support, age-appropriate programs, and a variety of fun events for teenagers throughout the United States. That's dope. And you know what's actually dope about that? They're located in Birmingham, Michigan. So that's crazy. To you, Miss Michelle Soto, man, shout out and much love. You know, I know a lot of times we talk about, like, you know, the Make-A-Wish Foundation that take care of kids, but, you know, as they transition from, that toddler to, childhood and then going into those teenage years, sometimes they are kind of left out. And to actually have a program like that is focused on teenagers going through that, I think that's mad dope, and I appreciate everything you do, man. I would definitely like to get you guys to sit down with me, the Dynamo. We could go ahead and chop it up. Please believe the meal on me. Now, speaking of meals on me, it's time to go into the Black-owned restaurant. Now, this one, it's not so much a restaurant yet, but it's actually doper than the restaurant. We need to start cooking at home more, so ain't no telling what the hell goes on in those kitchens. But every kitchen that I've ever reported to you has always passed the bill of inspection. I ain't saying y'all nowhere nasty, but this is crazy. There is a serial entrepreneur that is opening the only black-owned grocery store in Detroit. Now, downtown has been revitalized by, I can't speak right now. My bad. Downtown has seen revitalization, but Raphael Wright wants to bring the same growth and opportunity to the West Side neighborhoods with grocery stores. Now, grocery communities are healthier and wealthier with good grocery stores, but some are a victim of the food insecurity that has affected over 48% of Detroit households. Now, what he done is he was diagnosed with diabetes at the age of 19, and he can't allow another child to be affected by the oversupply of convenience stores, liquor stores, gas stations, and fast food spots, and the undersupply of healthy grocery stores in our city. More than that, the grocery stores are an economic powerhouse to the city when stationed and ran properly. Now, Neighborhood Groceries is his attempt to pump the same life that we see in downtown Detroit into Detroit's neighborhood. Despite the Motor City's resurrection for 2013's bankruptcy, poverty is still high in the city, and food is still a largely scarce or insecure income. For me, opening a new grocery store can feed communities fresh goods, jobs, and investments. That's mad dope. Now, he is working with 70 independent grocery stores within the city limits, but some of them are not wanting to reinvest of those that are. He said that will help him, and he is not planning on leaving the community, but opening more so starting on Detroit's West Side. Now, the dope part about that is that the first store will be opening in mid of 2019. He has plans looking for builders and location, but apparently he already has the items that everything needed. All they need is the green light. And man, to be honest, I can't wait to shop there, man. Hopefully, we take it back to the days when, you used to go in there with the Farmer Jack card, the Kroger card, and, you can have a black-owned grocery card. And I promise you that I will be shopping with you, and please believe everybody from the dining room, we be right with you too, man. So, Raphael Wright, salute to you. Now, let's go ahead and get into some music. I'm going to get into this Ray Shrimmer, This Could Be Us, and then I'll be back. You know what it is? Time to get into the side dish before we get into the meat and potatoes. You know what it is, man. You went out live into the dining room where every plate is food for thought. Let's go!
I've done it before, I've seen it before. Tears splashing the floor when I open the door for her. She acting like a whore and I'm a little. Learn from Project Pattern. Pippin got a master's. Girl, improvise. Look me in my eyes and lie to me. Lie to me. Act like I'll believe anything. Sex on the beach and in the backseat. This could be us. So back to what I was saying. This could be us, but you playing. This could be us, but you playing. I'm high, but I don't sound crazy. Fuck what the niggas were saying. This could be us, but you playing. This could be us, but you playing. But shit, that's all I was saying. No keys to turn this Mercedes. I bought like Tracy McGrady. Before that girl touch anything, she gotta say please.
Say please.
And I know they really wish we would ball till we fall. I'm the big bad wolf, it's a full moon, y'all. Talk money in the acre. Watch how your dreams hit the floor. Wait till I get the buzz off this drug. Damn, girl, you way too fine for a local club. Killing someone's vibe should be a fucking crime. Wasting someone's time should be a so back to what I was saying. This could be us, but you playing. This could be us, but you playing. I'm high, but I don't sound crazy. Fuck what the niggas was saying. This could be us, but you playing. This could be us, but you playing. But shit, that's all I was saying. Spin the bottle. Spin the fucking bottle. If you the reason why it's empty, baby, spin the bottle. Truth or dare, no, you don't want no problem. Spin the bottle, spin the fucking bottle. If you the reason why it's empty, spin the fucking bottle. Truth or dare, no, you don't want no problem. You don't want no problem. Bitch, you must want pause. So back to what I was saying. This could be us, but you playing. This could be us, but you playing. I'm high, but I don't sound crazy. Fuck what the niggas was saying. This could be us, but you playing. This could be us, but you playing. But shit, that's all I was saying.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are now back live into the Dynamo, where every play is food for thought. Now it's time to get into the side dish before we get into today's entree, the main course, the creme de la creme. Now, this is crazy. I don't even know how. I mean, you know what? Let me just go ahead and get into it. So, now look, a wife vows to stay with her husband after he stabbed her 46 times. Yeah, 46 times. And she said to the death do us. And she meant that. And still does. Now, what would it take for you to break up with your partner? It depends on the content and the person in question. Now, Shanna Bernard, a 21-year-old newlywed who hails from Leatherhead in Kent, England, has vowed to remain by her husband's side till death do they part, even though he's currently been given a lengthy prison sentence after he stabbed her 46 times in a drunken rage. Now, of these, Shanna sustained 14 wounds to the torso, with 4 penetrating her internal organs, leaving her with a punctured lung. She spent 17 days in the hospital recovering from the incident. The attack occurred on January 11, 2018, 2 weeks after Shanna discovered that her new spouse had cheated on her with another woman while high off nitrous oxide. The couple had been arguing constantly, and Michael Bernard had shown signs of emotional, abusive, and gaslighting behavior. When Shanna fell asleep on the sofa, she awoke the morning to find her husband brandishing over her with a knife. In a later interview, the police investigators, Shanna described the attack. I screamed. Somehow I was in the front room after he stabbed me. I dropped to the floor. His dad was still on the phone, and I was screaming, "He got a knife!" I was on my back on the floor, and Mike was literally on top of me, just stabbing me. He was on his knees and leaned over me. She added, I remember him trying to move my arms, and I was just screaming. He didn't say anything apart from when I said, "Stop. I've got to call my dad." He said, "No, you've got to die." That was the only thing he said the whole time. He said it just once. I was on the floor, and I was thinking, I'm going to die, that I was dead. Wow. Yeah. And she stayed with him. And is staying with him. He's in jail. And she's still going to be married to him. Now, I don't know if this person has like a $1 billion or something, and she's trying to stay connected with the money or what. But, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is my question to you. What is your limit? When is enough enough? When do you get to the point where you be like, fuck this shit, I'm out? I really want to know, how do you get to the point where it's like, you know what? It's okay. I still love him. It's okay. I still love her. I'm going to stay by this person until death do us part when this motherfucker actually tried to take you out. But I want to know what's